But if we look at sea surface temperatures, these are from this weekend, we can see clearly that what I was just telling you is very, very visual. You can see that in tropical regions, the warmer colors, which are obviously the higher temperatures of the water, if we look at the scale, I mean, you can't really see it, I'm sorry it's so tiny, but warmer water concentrates in the tropics, cooler water towards the poles, obviously where the ice is. Okay? So what the Earth is trying to do, in a way, with the ocean circulation, it's trying to balance things out. Okay? Now, you're not responsible for learning all these ocean currents. Maybe down the line you will be for some of them. But I just want to show you from this general diagram one thing. You can see that ocean currents in red transport warm water from tropics to higher latitudes. And at the same time, you have a countercurrent coming down on the other side of the ocean basin, normally, not always, which does the opposite. It takes cold water from higher latitudes and it brings it down to the tropics. Okay? And that seems to be the general consensus. You can see that, for example, looking at our area, if you go swimming here, if you go to the beach, a lot of people that come to California, they know Southern California is a great place because the weather's nice. It's sunny most of the year, but when they dip in the ocean, they go, wow, what's this? There's cold water. Why? Because it happens that, and that's one of the reasons why this is a desert. Most of this area is desert, despite the latitude, because we are dominated by high pressure, but also by cold water. And there you have the California current popping down all the way from almost Alaska to the Baja California, further south area. What is that doing? That's transporting cold water from the higher latitudes towards the tropics. But if I look at the other side of the Pacific, I find the Kuroshio current, which is taking warm water all the way from the Philippines also to the almost the Gulf of Alaska. Okay, so there's your circulation, and that's basically symmetrical, not symmetrical, but very similar in most of my ocean basins. I find the same thing down here, for example, in the South Atlantic. I have a Venezuela current moving north parallel to the Africa coast, and at the same time I have another current coming down, the Brazil current, all the way down from the equator to southern Argentina. So energy distribution balance, that's what we're looking at here. The Earth is trying, through the oceans in this case, to balance out that efficiency of energy between higher and lower latitudes.